Wash. Wolf. Go watch Peach. Wolf.
If you guys do not already use Epsom salts in your bath, it is a must-have. I have frankincense and stress away in my bath today. Hey guys, it's Emily. I am coming at you today with a 29-week and 3-day pregnancy update. I think that's how far along I am. I'm gonna have to check. I'm due March 24th, so towards the end of March. My daughter Zoe, she will be 2 on March 14th. So they're gonna be a little over 2 years apart, depending when I give birth. And then I wrote this down because I always keep track of this, just for my own records, and I like to see like how my body's changing and growing. So my first appointment that I at least tracked my weight, was July 31st, and I was 179 pounds. And then, so your appointments go every 4 weeks. So then August 19th, I seriously forgot what month the number 8 was. August 19th, I was 180.4. September 4th, I was 178.2. October 1st, I was 179. November 5th, I was 183. And then December 3rd, I was 185.6. And then when I just went back on the 3rd of January 2020, I was 192.6. So I think I gained like 13 or 14 pounds total so far, slowly and steadily, which is good. And then I have like 10 weeks left, 11 weeks left. So I I still could gain a really good amount of weight, which is totally fine. As long as my back doesn't like give out on me and I'm not riding the struggle bus, I'm okay with it. But I feel like last pregnancy, now I don't remember totally, to be clear, and I don't really think I paid attention to it, but I don't think I gained, I think I do get, my brain. I think that I gained more earlier on and then steadily at the end as well. But like compared to this time, I didn't really gain as much as at first, which is also okay. So I'm due March 24th and we do not know the gender. So this will be an amazing surprise again. It was like the best moment ever not knowing the gender. So I told Christian this time like he could pick if we figured out the gender, but then when it came down to it, I was like, I don't really want to know. So we kind of just went with what I wanted. Everything this pregnancy has been going fairly smooth. I did fail my 1 hour glucose test last week, but I'm not that concerned. I failed it when I was pregnant with Zoe, and then I passed the second one. So I'm hoping it's just the same thing this go around. I did fast both pregnancies for the first one unintentionally because my appointments were just in the morning, so I went straight there without eating. And now I'm like kind of regretting that because I feel like maybe it would have made a difference. I don't know. But now I have to fast for this one, so after 10:30 tonight I can no longer eat, which usually I don't eat later than that anyway. I usually finish eating in the early evening. But everything else has been going so smooth. I have not gained as much this time as I did with Zoe, but I have plenty of pregnancy left to go. I am a person who does not concern myself with how much weight I gain at all. Like I could gain 100 pounds as long as my body's still functioning properly. I'm okay with it. But now my appointments are every 2 weeks. So my last appointment was my 1 hour glucose test, and so that was the first time that I had gotten weighed in 4 weeks, and I feel like I gained a good amount of weight, which is good though because I feel like I didn't gain like any weight. I think I gained 4 pounds before that. But now is the time, like when the baby's really growing, so you're expected to gain like a pound or 2 a week after this at some point. But I'm not a doctor, so discuss that with your midwife. That's just like a statistic thing. So definitely talk to your midwife or your doctor about how much weight they want you to be gaining or not gaining. But everything has gone really smooth. I feel like I'm carrying the same as with Zoe. Now with Zoe, we did not know what we were having, and this time around, we do not know what we're having either. So the gender is a surprise. I feel like I'm carrying the same. I don't know though. And some people are like, yeah, you are. And then some people are like, no, you're carrying differently. Last time around, and like after 25 weeks, I started having really bad sciatica, back pain, and I did get it again this time. Last time I was doing physical therapy and it was helping while I was doing the physical therapy, but it seemed to go back to normal after the physical therapy. So only when I was practicing the exercises that they gave me did I feel like it was alleviating it, if that makes sense. And now this time I decided to go a different route, and I'm actually going to the chiropractor, and I will just say that I am feeling amazing. So if you're having any kind of issues like that, try different things. I know different things are going to work for different people, but the chiropractor has been like perfect for me. I go 2 times a week, and over the holidays I only went once because just how crazy my schedule was and theirs was, and I just felt like I needed it. Like right before my appointment, I was like, yeah, like I can definitely tell that this is seriously helping me. Other than that, it's the same thing with my last pregnancy as well. I don't really have any major cravings. Like, I don't eat as much, I feel like, as I did last time. I remember, like, I felt hungrier later in my pregnancy with Zoe, And so I guess that could happen again now. That could happen at any time. But I definitely feel like I'm not drinking as much water as I need to be, especially compared to like last pregnancy. I know I was like a fish, like drinking so much water. And so my goals are to like really start drinking more water. And I keep forgetting my prenatal. So I need to focus on that as well, which I can make a separate video about supplements and stuff as well. I don't eat meat. If you're new here, my channel's new. I never really discussed this yet, but I do not eat meat. I haven't eaten meat for, I don't have an exact day when I never ate meat again. I was a super picky eater to begin with. So it just like works really well for me. I go through phases of eating like vegan junk food, and then I'm eating like super healthy, and then I'm on like a pizza kick, and then I'm on like a fruit-based kick, a veggie kick, like whatever my body wants, I fuel it with. I feel really great like all the time. I feel like I sleep just as much. I feel like this time I definitely have pregnancy insomnia. Like I just have trouble sleeping. I don't know. It's horrible actually. So I toss and turn and wake up a million times a night. So it is what it is. But everything else is going so well. Like I have nothing else to discuss because things are just going really, really well. So I'm going to give you guys a little view of the bump. I don't really have a good outfit on to show you guys, and my house is a mess as always. So I definitely feel like I'm carrying the same as Zoe, but so it's 3:30 right now. Zoe's currently napping, so when she wakes up, I think we're going to eat dinner, run to Target, and then we'll be back home for the night. There's just a few things I need to grab, which you know how that turns out. So I'll upload a video probably early next week about how my glucose test results turn out. But other than that, that is all I have for you guys. If you are new here, welcome. Feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot to me. If there's any videos you guys want to see in particular, please feel free to reach out to me.